Guys, here's example number 2 of section 5.4. We're kind of working backwards. We're going to look at this guy here, and we're going to figure out which sum or difference identity it belongs to. So if we're talking about tangents here, and notice there's a positive sign in the numerator, we want to go back up to our table, look at our tangents. Which one of the tangent ones had a positive in the numerator? That would be this one that corresponds to tan alpha plus beta. So this is the same form that we have down here in our problem, where alpha is 32 and beta is 13. So this is the same thing as tangent 32 plus 13. 32 plus 13, wait for the board to catch up, there we go. 32 plus 13 is 45, and tangent of 45 degrees is the square root of 2 over square root of 2. Square root of 2 divided by 2 over square root of 2 divided by 2, which is 1. All right, for B, we want to simplify this one. All right, we've got sine minus cosine. Let's go see which one that one is up here in our thing. So we've got sine, no. Sine, no. Sine, no. Sine, no. None of them are there. Do we have any that are sines with a minus and a cosine? So these guys are right out because they have sine, cosine, sine. I want one that's got sine and cosine. This one's added together. This one's got the subtraction, but the negative is with the wrong one. We have sine minus cosine. This one's cosine minus sine. Can I do something to mine to make it look like cosine minus sine? All right, let's go back and look. Can I change this and make it a positive, make this one a negative? Hopefully by now we've done enough examples with this throughout the year that you know that you can factor out a negative sign, and that would make this cosine, and change the sign of this one, make it sine. And now this one looks like the cosine of the angle plus the angle. So this is minus cosine of angle 1 plus angle 2. And then x plus 3x is cosine 4x. All right, so we got negative cosine 4x for that one. Looking at the u try, we've got cosine plus sine. Going back up to our table up here. Cosine plus, cosine plus sine. So this is cosine of the first angle minus the second angle. Coming back down here, we want cosine the first angle minus the second angle. Now they want an exact value, so we can't just leave it like that. In order to figure out what that angle is in there, we want to subtract these guys. In order to subtract fractions, we need a common denominator. So our common denominator for this one is going to be 24. Since we didn't change the second denominator, we're not going to change the second numerator. But to go from here to here, we had to multiply the 8 times 3. So I need to multiply this 7 times 3, and that's 21. 21 pi minus 5 pi would be 16 pi over 24. What goes into both 16 and 24? That's 8. So this is the same thing as cosine 2 pi over 3. And the x value at 2 pi over 3 would be negative 1/2. All right, for u try b, we've got a tangent minus the tangent in the numerator. If we go back and we look at our table, that corresponds to tangent of the first angle minus the second angle. So 6x minus 7x. That would be tangent of negative x. And using our odd even identities, we know this is the same thing as negative tangent x. All right, that's it for example 2. Next up is example number, I'm actually going to get to example number 4 today. I'm going to have to go back and make example number 3 tomorrow morning.